Let's come on, come on off in here. You did what I'm saying. Yeah, make sure to hurry up just a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't mean to rush out, but I ain't got all day. You did what I'm saying. Hurry up, shit us out, get people in here, all of that good shit. You did what I'm saying. The smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here. And we got Murda Mook doing a 15 minutes of fame interview after he done. Make sure to go ahead and hit that. I mean, let me just explain the timeline for you. With no Wi-Fi is crazy. You know what I mean? Hold up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Y'all make sure to hit that like button as y'all fall in. You did. Am I choppy now? What about now? What about now? What about now? Y'all make sure to hit that like button as y'all fall in. You did. You know what I mean? Okay. So, if you've been under a rock, you missed Murda Mook. You know what I mean? Having an altercation with the law. You did what I'm saying. And it's not every day that we get to see. Um, I don't even want to say that we get to see. Not every day that we see the people that we revere in this battle rap shit. You know what I mean? It's not every day that we see that they interact with the law or anything like that. So seeing how Murda Mook interacts with the law tells me a lot about Murda Mook. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You did what I'm saying. Y'all hit that like button on the way. Um, but Murda Mook got in trouble with the. He didn't get in trouble with the law. I guess it was a spat or whatever at his house or his place of residence. You did what I'm saying, between him and his wife, and he explains some of that in this interview. He doesn't go into detail because who would? You know what I mean? I wouldn't go into detail for you niggas either. You feel me? But he explains that, and he explains that that night he gets locked up. Okay, you get locked up. It is what it is. You know what I mean? The nigga, he gotta sleep off the drunk shit. You feel me? If you remember that night when he got locked up, he was belligerent, talking crazy to the police. You know what I mean? And he says that in this interview, he did all of that out of fear. The nigga really feared for his life. You did what I'm saying? And I can understand. I understand. We're gonna talk about that in a second. You feel me? About conducting yourself. You feel me? But that happens, right? He gets locked up, and then there's just silence. You feel me? He goes silent for how long has it been now? Maybe 2-3 months, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't quite know the time logistics. You know what I mean? But he broke his silence maybe a few days ago, by just putting out a post. He put out a post, hey, book me, niggas, I'm back. So his post was just his email, his booking email. You did what I'm saying? So that kind of got the gears grinding in the culture of saying, okay, maybe Murda Mook is back. Maybe he's here. There's 41 people in here and there's 2 likes. That is nasty work. Hit the 3 dots on the little bottom of the right corner and give me a like, please. You know what I mean? Please. But he goes into he says that he goes into jail, right? He breaks his silence today, or however long it was. The interview drops today. Shout out to Uncle Ross. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. If you ain't watched the interview, go watch the interview. It's a dope interview. It's a powerful interview. I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know what I mean? Here's some takeaways that I got from this interview, right? Um, for you to have for you to have this brain of yours, right, that works in a genius like way. You feel me? Especially when it comes to battle rap, right? You niggas don't know like the common sense. You mean some of you niggas don't have the common sense. And Mook, I'm talking to you like this because that could have gotten even worse than what it was. You did what I'm saying. You said that you feared for your life, my nigga. You said that you feared for your life. This is the reason why you was turned up. Like, no, Murder Mook. You cannot do that. Especially us being black men. We cannot do that. You sitting there, you talking crazy, talking, and you drunk, belligerent. On top of it, I understand you're inside your house, but understand an altercation occurred inside your house. Understand that. Understand that if the police is called for an altercation and they are inside your house already, there's nothing that you can do. So you might as well just, you know what I mean, sit down and shut the fuck up if you're not gonna cooperate. There's a way that you must conduct yourself in order to make it back home. There's a way that you must in order to, like as you said, in order for you not to do something that is irreversible. You hear me, Mook? I don't never want to see that again. And that goes for all of you niggas. Not just you battle rap niggas. You niggas watching me right now. I don't want to hear about you niggas out here talking crazy to the police. I don't want to hear about you niggas out here being drunk and belligerent. I don't want to hear that shit. You did that right there is one of the main causes of you niggas not making it back home safely. That's one of the main causes of you niggas not making it back home. Hit the like button. Yeah, my nigga, I'm from Nigeria. Shout out to Nigeria in the building. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nigga said I look like FBG Ducker. That's crazy. I told people respect the police and stay out the way and you cool. That's a fact. You know what I mean? That is a fact, bro. Listen. Stay out them folks' face. Stay out them folks' face. And if you gotta be in them folks' face, you mean treat them with the same respect that they treating you. Because I understand, listen, sometimes us as men, we gotta swallow that pride. You feel me? So I know there's men out there that'll rather die than to do that. But guess what? That's being selfish. You know what I mean? That's not good for your babies. That's not good for your family. You want to make it back to that, my nigga. You don't want to be out laid to rest. You don't. Trust me, you don't. You feel me? Listen, man, we got 50 people in here. Hit that like button for me, please. Let's at least get to 10 likes around this motherfucker. At least 10? At least 10, you know what I mean? But that's one of the takeaways that I got from this. You mean Murda Mook, please have better conflict resolution, especially when dealing with police. You mean? Especially when dealing with police, my nigga. We want you to be safe. You mean we want you to be here. You did what I'm saying. We don't want you to be one of these niggas that's laid to rest prematurely because they can't hold their fucking tongue. Straight up. Straight up. So, Murda Mook, he goes on to say that he has been in rehab for these past however many days. You know what I mean? As soon as he got released from jail, he sought rehab, and he did that himself. You know what I mean? Let's all give Murda Mook a round of a fucking applause. You did what I'm saying? Because that's hard to do. I'm gonna be real with you. It's hard to say that you need help as a man. It's hard to say that you need shit, nigga. I remember, you know what I mean, in my early days of being a family man, right? You know what I mean, not knowing or not understanding on how to put money aside and shit like this, right? And just like with me having to ask for help, you know what I mean? Being a real man is knowing when to ask for help. You hear me? That's just being a real man, period. Because asking for help can help you provide, can help you protect, so on and so forth. The things that we're put here to do on this earth. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need help, and for Murda Mook to seek help, you know what I mean, it says a lot. It says a lot. However, I'm gonna be real with you, Murda Mook. I'm a I'm a nigga that went through rehab. You hear me? I've been through rehab. Just as early as, or just as, you know what I mean, last year, I went through rehab. You know what I mean? And going through rehab, they tell you rehab is never finished. It's never finished. We're constantly rehabbing. I'm rehabbing to this day. You hear me? Don't fall victim. Don't fall victim. You mean to the simple ways of relapsing. Do you hear me? If you feel like, you know what I mean, hanging around certain people is going to get you in that mode or in that zone, cut them people off. You know what I mean, you ain't got to cut them off all the way, but quit going out with those people. You know what I mean? If you feel like, you know what I mean, a certain smell or a certain whatever it is, if you feel like that's going to make you relapse, stay the fuck away. Stay away. You know what I mean? Because guess what? It is super easy to relapse. You start thinking of how it made you feel. You start thinking of the smell of it. You start thinking of the taste of it. You know what I mean? You start, you know what I mean? You fall in love with that. That's why we're constantly rehabbing every fucking day. You know what I mean? Kudos to you, Murda Mook, for rehabbing. You know what I mean? Hope you find what it is that you're looking for throughout this rehab, straight up. You know what I mean? And then finding slash remembering who John is. Fuck Murda Mook. You know what I mean? Fuck Murda Mook. I'm trying to find out who John is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back to that person. I feel like that's very important. That's very deep. You dig what I'm saying? For a person to get back to finding themselves. Not who Murda Mook is. Murda Mook, this famous battle rapper, whatever, whatever. Fuck that. You know what I mean? And that's going to be hard to do, Mook, because you've been Murda Mook for a long time, since you were a kid. You did what I'm saying? And trying to go back and find John, and find what John's interests is, or what interests John, what interests this. I can't say that word. It's save my motherfucking life. But to find out your simple interests, you know what I mean? To find out what works for you rather than what works for Murda Mook. I feel like that's going to be the biggest takeaway in your life. You know what I mean? The biggest takeaway in your life. You did what I'm saying? And I heard you say that losing moms kind of made you spiral out of control. You know what I mean? And I've seen this spiral twice in my life. You know what I mean? I've seen this spiral with one of my friends. Well, they're both my friends, but one of them is my brother. I've seen it happen with one of my friends who he might as well no longer be here because he's spending life in prison right now. You know what I mean? I've seen this happen with my brother. He's no longer with us anymore. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my brother. You feel me? So I'm glad you found the spiral before it went awry. You did what I'm saying? That is something right there that I commend. You know what I mean? Because when you start spiraling, it's hard to get up out of there. You know what I mean? It's hard to get up out of that tailspin. You know what I mean? And I'm glad you did that, for real, for real. And then he said, Hitman is lying. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. You know what I mean? I knew this was coming. As soon as I seen Hitman go live on them spaces, I knew a Murda Mook response was sure to follow. You did what I'm saying? Shout out to Murda Mook. But we need this response to come out now, and I can't wait for the rest of this interview. Uncle Rob, put the rest of this interview out. You did what I'm saying? Because I want to hear what he said. Go ahead and shake the culture. Go ahead and shake the culture. Because I know as soon as you put it out on what he said about Hitman, It's gonna shake this motherfucker like this. It's gonna be exactly like that, man. Either way, man, I gotta get back to work, man. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You did. Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love the hell out of y'all.